Hello. All right. We got some cool, well, hopefully cool things lined up for tonight. Some moving parts, some things should work, but depending on a certain roll of the dice, might go south. We shall see. Basically, my policy while we're still stuck in this Herodium shit show is I am aiming to hover around top 20 to top 25 as the sort of safe zone. So, our goal is broadly to win, but if some of these matches happen to end in a loss, hopefully an entertaining loss, well, that's just the cost of doing business, and also that's literally required for me to consistently get to continue playing GAC. Huh. Healthy. So I'm just gonna, like, push buttons. I'm just gonna push things further than they ought be pushed. And hey, if I throw round 1, then maybe I have to try hard 2 and 3 harder. And if I win 1 and 2, then maybe I have to throw 3 harder, right? There is a balance to be struck. With that being said, this first round should not be very balanced. Decidedly unso, in fact. So we'll just see how things go. I think it'll be fun, though. I've been cooking in the off week. All right, let's take a look. All right. So, we do see a Leia on defense. I did have something I discovered against Leia. The thing you should know is Stormtrooper Han actually adds a wrinkle with Drogenkron. For those who do not know, the Stormtrooper Han basic is a 65% chance to gain TM. Sorry, 70%. Sorry, my bad. 70% chance to gain TM. Drogon does a mass assist. So there's pretty high odds that start of match, Stormtrooper Han will get a TM preload, and then will assumedly press his taunt, which gives everyone else a TM preload, and that's just a pretty decent thing to be doing. Now, for what I have planned, I don't know how it's gonna do against that. It raises some questions, shall we say. Mon Mothma is kind of a weird thing here. I'm kind of surprised not to see Stormtrooper Luke here. Technically, Mon Mothma being here hurts me, because she does not do damage. And that's bad for my business. But, fuck it. We're sending it. So, there's some cool stuff happening here. Unfortunately, I think a lot of it's going to get overshadowed, at least the way that I've normally always played this, was opening with Tarful Mass Assist first, and that's just gonna be a lot of turn meter. Wait. No, we might still go first. Okay, we're just gonna play this. Fuck it, we're doing it live. I mean, I've done this before, so we're not doing this live. But it's this Han guy. What does he mean exactly? That I do not have answers for. So, alright. Han. Seems like a good thing to be doing, until proven otherwise. Okay. So, it looks like he did not gain turn meter. It also looks like even if he did gain turn meter, kind of who cares? So, that's pretty cool. All that preload was for nothing. Whee! Anything else? The Omicrons are making this play different. I don't know if that's for better or worse. Well, either way, Drogonkron just hit Zalbar a bunch, and then we made them counterattack Zalbar a bunch, and now we got a fuck ton of Terminator for free. Shout out to Drogonkron. Anyway, am I winning or losing this fight? That seems like a fine thing to be doing. Hey, why didn't you gain turn meter? Unfortunately, for how I just played this, I think R2 is eligible to revive, because Zalbar didn't kill him, right? Major question mark right now? Yeah, see, the Omicrons are kind of fucking me. This might be harder to win in Grand Arena than in Squad Arena, and that would be a little bit sad. Oh, this might be it, actually. He just doesn't... We're getting too much of some shit and not enough of other shit. I don't know if we can actually kill her. I fear that this boy might be too squishy. He might be too weak. We maybe need to try to do a Zalbar AoE for the Armor Shroud. That might be our out. Leia! Dead for 66 banners. I was busy. What just happened? I reread some kits. And I figured out that triple tank Wookiees, while not bad in its own right, it does different things better. But I figured that the Wookiees have a way more aggressive playstyle. And I also figured that Drogonkron kind of fucking sucks against Wookiees. It's so bad, dude. Holy shit, it's so bad. It's actually dog shit. Drogonkron is literally why this Wookiee counters works. Fun fact. We love Drogonkron in this household. Drogonkron, it's so strong. Wait. I was gonna make a joke, but I just realized. Well, okay, Drogon lost his health. The rest of those characters... So for those who don't know, Drogonkron, this 200% max health, this 200% max health only lasts for until they take their first turn. Most of those fuckers never took their first turn, but this Datacron is so ass, and it helps Wookiees so much, that it didn't fucking matter. They had plus 200% max health, and the fucking Spirit Bomb was just like, thanks to the donations, homie. Check this shit out. God damn, this Datacron sucks. I almost should have backed out on Leia just so we could try their shit. I don't know. Plan A worked. What can I say? Make a real Datacron, please. It's 2026. Where are we going from here? Do we just knock this out of the way? I may have talked myself into switching off of SLK versus Hondo. I think Balin is cheaper to kill than SLK is. I don't think SLK is all that good right now, but I think he's probably marginally better. So I think that is what I will do. But yeah, for now. Just put this matchup in the bag. This is my one. I made some fucking choices for defense. Not good choices. Do not copy what I'm doing. But I made choices. This is the one I came very close to posting us looking at defense, but I was just like, look, man. Look. It's Vaynenkron. It's either this shit or Balin, or maybe try Jabba, but I chickened out of pulling Jabba and posting SLK because I was just like, A, haven't really played the matchup, B, Lord fucking knows I didn't rebod for it, and so my Hut Cartel are not built for doing business authoritatively. They are built for the Night Sister matchup and also heavily underfunded because of the Night Sister matchup. It was not a good bet to be doing. So that's okay, it is. It's a Quiggled variant. We'll see if we care. I mean, SLK got his cooldowns increased. Pass still gives us ult charge. It's not nothing. So if Hearthstone is on 2 turns, I will just swipe. There is no... I mean, it's not every 3. Do we care about using lightning here? Let me maybe try it. Is AoE that bad here? It gives us the healing. I didn't like it in every 3 for some reason. Let's just try shit. Yeah, that's gonna suck. So that was a similarly discounted basic reset. My turn meter on SLK is getting removed massively? Where is this off-balance span coming from? I'm just getting locked out of taking turns. What the hell? I mean, it might make me just go infinite, but this is... What the hell is this? Am I just permanently locked out of taking turns? Well, I'm waiting. I assume that the TM level 6 is somehow like what Hondo post ult we just get spammed with off balance. Whenever an enemy damages a character with favorable terms, they're inflicted with 1 stack of off balance. I don't think that's it. I mean, that's what they've always had. I suspect it's something else. Unless it's just that they are Yeah, I assume this is forced timeout. I assume I just cannot clear. Well, no, that's not true. There is an out. Yeah, there's no other source of off balance. So Huck's dying somehow just let him go infinite? I guess also Dark Ray and GAC does the shock, right? So even if I suspected Hux might die, that maybe give me outs. Is it only for one turn, though? Yeah, it's only for one turn. Well, that sucks ass. My bad for not holding Balin, then I guess. Smile. Alright, Project Hail Mary. Watt no longer exists, so this is no longer an easy fight, but there is one out that we could possibly play towards and see if we can't just figure this shit out. Although, frankly, for how this shit works, it might just be cooked regardless. So we got the reactive taunt, so Vayne can no longer assist for now. See, he's already got the cooldown increase. Like, this should just be fucked. I could try to just do some damage. Well, the JKR counterattacks actually give me some amount of control. Nah, her doesn't increase. I need to do a JKR mess, I guess. Alright. Joel is dead. Do I even bother sending more teams or do I just give up? I don't have many more teams to give. And none of them realistically have a chance. I guess there in the conversation, I have major doubts. I thought Cal didn't end up on defense. I guess he must have ended back in. I mean, is there anyone else who could possibly take it? I would assume no. We can maybe try, so. Yeah, I don't have any interest in holding job on offense. The only thing that could beat this Comic-Con is Balin. I don't know if that's necessarily true. I might have just misplayed and gotten Hux killed for all I know. My Hux also died in one shot, and that also could be the issue. Like, let me pull up my Hux's mods or not. Like, everyone else went infinite. Okay, my Hux is on speed / defense set, full protection, had an armor target. He could maybe have been higher total health. I don't know. I don't know, because it wasn't a basic reset. I know he did an SOK swipe. I don't know if Vayne had taken a turn right before that I misplayed and I just should have just repoked at that point, or if Vayne won right after. Did Zane come with a job setup? I'm not holding job of it. Yeah, I'm not pulling Stranger either. Not interested. Perhaps. I did skim some of the data for this matchup before a lock, and to be frank, I don't really understand what I saw. Like, in my mind, this sounds like a shit show, but in a lot of the results, people just, like, weren't losing any characters, and I'm like, how? Maybe you can come with. It's not like anyone else is really doing anything important. You could maybe get a chance to do a thing. That's about what I expected. That's also about what I expected. I know how the fuck people are getting this to work against Vayncron. They take 5 turns and you just fall over. Yeah. Can't say I understand that. Alright. 1 for the road. I mean, Saul was originally planned to go on DVD up north. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think this matchup is really that dicey at this point. Like, the only difference I really need... Like, we were trying to undersize it with this last time. It's just you add this. Fucking, where's the boy? Yeah. Add this plus this. That should just be the end of that for the rest of the season. So there's probably no real point in testing it. I could try this. Can't say I expect terribly much. On basic getting 100% TM. Yeah, that's not what we thought. That's not what makes it good. I mean, he can just try to eat stray Vayne turns, but I don't even think he revives with buffs. We'd have to have cheered for that mostly. Is there any benefits of running bays here? They get a lot of buffs, but I don't know if we actually do anything with it. Cool. Forfeit doesn't work here, right? Okay, the button does work. Alright. I'm good at that. There's nothing realistically to try anyway. Alright. The agenda wins, apparently. Alright. What was the original plan? Not First Order. Do we care about bounty hunters today? Well, the problem is now, since we're not clearing, there are less teams that need to worry about caring about. Wait, why are you using Stranger with OG Maul against Powering Hondo anyway? Isn't that matchup entirely dependent on New Maul? I'm pretty sure that shit entirely relies on Fracture Vayne into insta-kill Vayne. I think the easiest fix for that is don't do that. Alright, we don't need bounty hunters, but it would not be... Like, I doubt we would do this often, so let's still not use them. Man, I really like him in Afra, but at least while Forlomcron is still out, it's really hard to justify using him. I mean, there's no way Bounty Hunter is going to do Hondo, right? This seems pointless. Alright, Fairy Tail over. For a moment, it almost looked real. Okay, this level 6 seems like it's acting bizarrely. Like, it says 2% doubled if it was dispelled by an enemy, but they're just gaining obscene amounts that I don't know where from. They do a lot of debuffs. If dispelled by an enemy, I've always understood it as, like, if the enemy team cleanses it from themselves. It's not like we have 50 debuffs, and they are... or we're dispelling or anything. It's supposed to be on Expiry, too, right? Like, I understand the mechanism of when he gets to ult, and then they're applying off balance, but even then, still... Right? it would have to be like 10 off balance per person for 50 times 2 to create a full lap. I mean, off balance produces Terminator, so technically it doesn't have to be 100%, but I don't understand why they're Terminator training so hard. Like, it seems like they're gaining Terminator on application almost. Is it counting, like, instead of debuffs and visibly stacking, is it counting, like, repeat applications or some shit? I have no idea. That shit does not play out how I would think it would based on the text, though. Weird. Okay, who's the 5th? Kind of none of the above. Nobody feels particularly saucy here. Where's the clause? Am I insane? Where the fuck is his... What? I thought he had, like, gain turn meter if he was at 5 stacks of profit or below. What the fuck am I thinking of? Alright. So he's not really doing anything. I know this one exists. I don't know if that's actually, like, relevant here. The ability to live would be nice. Slow defense. No scoundrel basic reset. Unfortunate. Scorch blocks this, so that's fake. I guess, I don't know. I don't even think we need this much defense. Like, we ramp. Was it stupid to use a revive remove right before BBT1 assumedly dies? Perhaps. Especially since I don't have basic reset. I fear ult is coming. And we are not in a good position to survive it. You want to believe? I do not. The vibes are very off. The problem is, because my effort is built for posting on defense, everyone is very much built for health to lean into the bonus protection. So if you look at the start of like all of my characters' turns, they're just getting absolutely fucked by the dots. When the defense rep appears to be felt. The rare after basic kill giving her slide protection regen. Shockingly not dead or lost. All right. Well, that works, I suppose. Now, how do we soften this landing? That you were not supposed to be able to kill that. If I AoE, I think Oppo dies here. I don't think it's getting much better than this anyway, I'm gonna be honest. Okay, he did not die. 3 full protection. Could do worse. Okay, Soggy Rara. I presume. You know, I kind of like it when it's unique. Maybe. Are you modded? Yes. Why are you modded? It doesn't look like you're modded seriously. Yeah, you're kind of just mod locker-ish. So the summon doesn't get 6 purge, right? Do we... Oh wait, but Baze does. No, but it's Baze. It's the Classico. It's you place Baze to take away the Inquisitor buffs right after to make them. If I AoE Chirrut counterattacks, is it gonna kill me? I have DI, so no. Inquisitor Crown is fucking stupid. Okay. Good talk. They took 0 turns. Where is DVD Chrome? Where is DVD Chrome? Oh, wait, was that not? Oh, is DVD on defense? Ew. Wait, what? I thought I posted 11 teams stronger than that. Or did I just give up on the 11 slot and post Vader? Well, whatever. I don't get to do the funny thing then. Did I throw a saw in the blender? I did, right? Yeah. Well, not wood here. Hey, Wrecker is still in health, isn't he? Kind of. That match is normally reserved. There's no possible out for Hondo, right? And I've said this multiple times and read it off multiple times. I'm just asking questions here. $50 is the best you can do? Alright, generator. By approximately 2 seconds. Why are they not aiming for the generator? Excuse me? Okay, do we confuse them? Or, sorry, frustrate being the correct term. Frustrate means can't assist. It's only 1 turn, but this is probably also only 1 turn. I mean, I like that, but I don't think we're gonna get to cash it in. I don't understand why they're not aiming for the generator. In what world was that ever the case? Alright. End of the match. Like, all of them should have had Tauntador in their first turn. Why were they obeying taunts? I don't get it. The confused game plan almost worked to punish a level 6 to give me a bunch of exposes, but I just didn't get to play the video game to actually be able to hit them. Not you. Alright. It's really just these two. I mean, okay, there is a Zam here, so this is actually a decently serious team. Maybe we do it, just get the doubt started, right? Now we do Finn. We want Rose to stay alive as long as possible to increase our chances of a 68. Still kicking. She's going back in stealth. Man! Hi. Although I guess when Zori dies, Rose doesn't make debuffs, but she doesn't really damage us either, so it's all the same. The problem is everyone was basically assigned to other jobs, so I don't really have anything I want to fight here because Saul was just kind of gonna be it. How about you? They're fast out of the gate and they punish cleansing. I don't know how well this goes for QA. This is going to be a slugfest if it goes this route. Oh, they posted Zuckus? Ew. Alright. I have way less respect now. Yeah, I feel like with a squad like this, you just have to... You are just go first, go hard, go fuck yourself. The Zuckus was too much. It should have been like a Fennec. If it was a Fennec, then I think Majima does. How was that on full banners? Yeah, that must have been missing something. Could be Kim. Yeah. I feel like that was the wrong play. My turn? Anytime I haven't gone for Morgan first, that it's always backfired, but this really feels like it could be one of those moments where it makes sense. I assume this is Nightcrawler. Yes. I feel like that alert would be good to get rid of. Nah, fuck it. Alright. My copium for this next era. I think the statement about CG always releasing alongside movies is true. My copium is in he said stuff was waiting approval, right? In 0 to 2 weeks' time, it will be pause season. I will be talking about R10 pause. We will have a light-sided Mandalorian leader. That's my cope. I'm gonna be honest. This matchup has never played this way before for me. Also, this is a misplay to do Will Sing Birds. Yeah, it's just gonna make my banners worse. I mean, 64 is not bad, but I should have just done Mando Basic. We would have had time. Just for shits and giggles. I mean, who would even get a handcuff? Unfortunate. Okay, he's just taking infinite turns. The Jocasta counterattacks are giving him bonus turns. Who would normally be available in this spot? I mean, Jim would normally be on Ahsoka duty. It's a lot of assisting. It seems like ostensibly a bad idea, but I need to just start forcing myself to use Night Trooper Cron. Because I always forget it exists. Just bonus turn me, man. Oh, we got lucky. That dodge. Was he blinded? Hi, Momi. Oh, that was a nothing burger. Yep, not really much to fight aside from this Power King Hondo. Not much to do with. I mean, the problem with like, I thought about this for the level 6, but it's Vaincron, so who gives a shit? They will all die horribly to Vaincron. I can throw in Dark Trooper just to try to buy time. Good talk. Wait, we have Revise. Okay, that was maybe stupid, but I did forget I had Revise. I'm not much of a DTMG connoisseur. Insane gamer time. Surely this works. Yeah. It was a valiant effort. It almost looked real. This level 6 is just apparently insane. Did not really do anything at 3v3. Well, I'm waiting for the round to go. I did zero prep for the matchup. I just said, put the SLK in the bag. I did not know there were predators waiting for him. I figured he was kind of just the premium spend easy solution. Did I fuck up on Vane, though? That is the question. Let me look real quick. Let me give myself some closure. Shut the fuck up. Poke, got called an increase, spot back to SLK for a basic. Obviously, Vane still hasn't moved at this point. Swap back to SLK. I did an AoE. I don't think I got to play after this. Was the Dark Ray AoE the mistake? Did that just cause them? Dark Ray AoE caused Hawks to counterattack, which allowed them to gain Terminator, and that's probably just where things ended from there. I mean, no, Hawks got it back, though. So then when or where did things break? I'll put this on screen. This is crunchy enough, I think, to be worth interrogating. There's some weird shit happening here. Alright. I'll rewind it. Okay. SLK poke, yes, of course. Fade intermeter has gone up 10%. He's also taking a turn. Cool increase, swap back. Sure, why not? Take a basic, makes like a SLK slightly squishier if you're doing it, but I don't think that's a mortal sin. Alright, this is the inflection point. In theory, if I did Ray Lightning, they would have had Shock and Hux would have had advantage. I chose to do this, which did eat a couple of Vayne assists with the region. Also, I'm just going to note, I think I'm just going to remod Hux for triple health set 4. I mean, I think he's already on the 4 protection primary, but really just lean in on maxing out his total bulk, because he's, like, pretty... He's getting debuffed a lot, which means that Dark Ray should be pushing him up. Alright, so here is possibly the original sin. Pressed AoE. Sorry. First AoE. Well, I guess if you call the second one lightning, then AoE does kind of work. I don't know if that was a misplay. Like, I don't remember somebody being on him, but not Vayne. I'll have to just double check the rules on that. Like, maybe could have just done Bridges or something. So far, they don't really appear to be getting turn meter. Okay. Hondo not getting TM blocked is pretty fucking disastrous if we're doing the dissection of the plane crash. And because of it, Vayne is out. That alone probably means that I threw the rounds. But then from that point, what the fuck? Because we have ults? And then we have, in one turn, Pyro King Hondo is at 50% TM. Since when does Hondo... Where is the profit coming from that we're hitting Vayne? I know hitting Hondo gives profit. I don't remember a profit mechanism for hitting Vayne. What? It must be from Hondo ults. Whenever pirate allies are damaged by a Jedi or a Sith enemy, I mean, Dark Ray counts, but it's like counting everybody. I do not see an explanation in this kit for this behavior. Charge. Yeah, 1% ultimate charge whenever a pirate ally gains a stack of profit. 2% charge whenever a pirate ally uses an ability that steals buffs. So in what worlds? Like, look at Hondo's profit. I mean, whenever an enemy damages a character with favorable terms, they're inflicted with 1 stack of off balance for 2 turns, and parking out on a gain 2 stacks of profit. But that's not 50%. It's the Vayne assisted 440k that killed Hux. I feel like that's tankable if I just remod better. Yeah, I have no idea where all that profit's coming from. It just went absolutely bad shit. I mean, I know the mechanism was Silvo for off balance. But where the fuck were we getting like 5 off balance and 1 hit from? So I guess the off balance from the ults is per hit. I mean, in a vacuum, as long as their Terminator train is blocked, like as long as Hux lives, we're kind of fine with this, because this would be stacking our book like crazy. I mean, everyone else went immortal, that if Hux was alive, it would just be, alright, thanks for the full banners. Alright. So I think the loss was my fault. It's pretty uncomfortable knowing that the... I mean, the Hux counterattack just didn't really matter in 3v3, and I feel like I probably fought people who had that passive. I'm surprised that it mattered so much more in 5v5. Yeah, I fought one here. Weird. Alright. I'll live and learn, I guess. And yeah, I'm glad I got to show the Leia thing at least. I made it fucking extremely clear where I put work in and where I did not, right? The clean Leia. Cleanish! That Leia was still fucking awkward to kill. What are the Omicrons? Why did that feel so much worse with the Omicrons on than off? Speed and crit damage. I mean, so far, no real complaints. This seems fine. I don't see problems there. No, he's a W man. So it's just that? Why does it feel bad? I don't want it to feel bad. She's our 10. She is not Drogon Crown, though. I mean, against non-Drogon Crown, I assume this shit does not work. See, okay, so they lost the retribution because of R2 and like attack at her and crits, I assume. If this was Chupio, they would have counterattacked. So that's worth noting. Also, because this team is weaker, yeah, they all got second win, so they got to save you out of it. The Captain Rex does not do me favors. To be sure. You are not really dressed to impress. Let's see if this unfucks it. Because we missed out on a fair bit of extra damage, and we also did too much damage. He's too slow? Or is Umar too fast? I don't know what mods he has on right now. I don't think we've been hit enough. Like, he's supposed to go next, too. I don't think I have... Alright, my bad. No further questions. I mean, that was missing quite a few stacks of Zalbar damage. Yeah, that armor shred, if we could hit that armor shred, it would also make cleaning up Leia a lot fucking easier, that's for sure. I don't like how close the ult that got. Well, alright. Time for the Expanse then. A shorter lived GAC than I thought. I have no idea how long this thing is. I guess we will see. Boy, it did not like me all dabbing. Lose your squad after escaping Eros. Okay, so immediately post Eros. Okay, so one thing I don't know about this game is Mass Effect had biotic powers. Unless they take creative liberties, like I don't know what a hacker does in this game because I don't think they're gonna be like biotic grabbing people and shit. Okay, I don't. I don't know that they would know. I don't know. It's weird to hook into an existing story, and it's like they're not supposed to know that at this point, so it would be weird to say it. Oh, it's a basher. Nearly 5 months. Round started with a really cool fight, and then after watching the replay, I guess I just fucked up on the Vaincron fight, and everything is on defense. So one script equals no clear. Just ambient dial. All right. They are here. Huh. So it's not pause, it's just slow mo. I could get used to spacebar. Okay, this is not perfect cover, is it? Is this Gears of War or Mass Effect? Like, if I... Okay, it's not Gears of War. Is it like crouch? Okay, there's like a crazy dash boost, but it's an awkward button. Alright, I need to redo the hotkeys. Uh-oh. Alright. Being a preview vertical slice, I cannot rebind. Correction. I need to learn the controls. Okay, what's like... the hacker shit? What is all this? Just push buttons to find out, I guess? wall bouncing. It felt like I wall bounced a couple times, but I'm not really like you can kinda, but it's not like, you know, I'm not like sliding up the cover, and you can't really like peel through quickly. Like I can do this. It's a lot more Mass Effect than it is Gears of War. This takes some getting used to. Man, I really wish I could rebind this off of where it is. Control feels really fucking clunky. It's the Warframe problem. Your pinky is on shift as well as control. What? I mean, it says scan and scan. Oh, yeah? I don't understand what this wants. It says 0 out of 2. Data point. I assume these are the data points. I go up. See, I feel like I'm not fully protected. Okay, not being able to crouch and cover is killing me. Does that just not have a cooldown? You talk a lot. Okay, the flinch is actually like very hard to track. Why can I not be auto cover? Okay. Is there no melee button? Okay, F is the tactical pause. I still have no idea what my abilities are. Tab digital assistant? See, I don't think any of these actually tell me what I currently have. Swarm of bees dot. Shreds cover. Chases guy around. Yeah, they are very much enemy of those cover. So what's causing abilities to go down or come back up? Is there crouch? You have a button for cover, sprint, dash. There is no crouch. Sync shadow one more time. The writing is kind of a miss for me so far. I feel like if they just, it's very extra. She talks like she's nervous and just trying to fill an empty space. And I say that not positively. Oh, it tells me on this menu. Okay, what do you want from me? This game wants to avoid having a crouch button at all costs. Wait, it just fucking fades out. Shut the fuck up. Please. Just chill, man. What? What is this minigame? Yeah, I know, man. I have no idea what this minigame is trying to like. It's clearly like look at the correct place to scan it, but like, I give up. Is that why it wasn't working? I got nothing. Well, that's something. Within 10 centimeters of the dangerous radius? That's small as fuck. What? Oh, that should cost a lot. Okay. Hi. Well, no, I wish I didn't spend that. Hi again? Is that just what we already have? Yes. Can it be scrapped or sold? cost 9 spare parts for an upgrade. What do you mean? No, because it has headshot multiplier on the first one. Fair, I suppose. I was kind of hoping there was just like extra spare parts hidden, but I guess if I would need 9, then I'm fucked. I mean, we're sticking with the D, but am I sticking with the D? Maybe not, actually. What is me? What, I just already have it. It's weird that there are duplicates. Are these just ammo pickups, and because I'm full ammo, I cannot take them? Dude, the game makes it way too hard to get out of cover. I'm not saying they have to copy Gears of War, but in Gears of War, when you want to move, the game does not fight you. I did not mean to shoot while scoping in, but apparently they do let you do it. I don't know if it's accurate when I do it, though. Boomst. Nah. Well, I am playing the hacker class. Okay. What? It feels like enemies are suddenly like I looked to the right, shot the one guy that was there, looked away, looked back. There's like 6 people on my flank. Are they just like spawning in? Please don't be that far back. I don't know if I'm just supposed to fall back to there then? Because they basically have us in a full surround. Why am I unable to switch to my SMG? Why are you not doing the upgrade that I give you? Okay, the SMG seems insane. Okay, is this a Call of Duty push to the point or they spawn endlessly moment? Oh, is that it? I'm hoping that a lot of the dialogue stuff is them kind of finding their footing. I'm not gonna lie, some of that stuff is real fucking rough, man. It's just like everybody is saying everything, all is like everybody is just stream of consciousness thing. And then also it when I watch The Expanse, they're not like, oh man, we're in space. Fucking I mean they talk about being in space, but they're not like, oh man, I love being in space. Are you just looking at this Expanse game? Okay, so it's a well-known developer who makes top-down RPGs, and they are making The Expanse Mass Effect, which on paper sounds incredible. After playing this, I'm like, hopefully they can figure things out by the time that it's fully done. Yeah, watch on YouTube if you would prefer watch on Twitch for the full experience. I'll see if I can figure out how to get YouTube better at some point, but it's kind of YouTube's fault and not mine. It's just the compromise I had to make. I mean, I would enjoy the game a lot better when I can make my own custom controls, because, I mean, yeah, it's the same thing as Warframe. Having shift to be sprint, and then having your dodge also be, but also, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it felt like an early vertical slice. Like that is more or less what it was. I'm not sure how much dev time the game has left, but for what it was, I think his gripe is just the writing. If everyone can just chill and act human and normal, instead of trying to do Marvel banter every 1.2 seconds, I think it'd be fun. Expanse has banter when the situation calls for it. Yeah, we'll see. I still have high hopes for the game. Like a little bit shaken by playing this, but still high hopes. Still on paper. It's a very good idea in good hands. The big question to me now is like, did they bite off more than they could chew, switching from their like tentpole wheelhouse normal genre into shooter space? The shooting seemed okay. It was like, I mean, the worst thing I could say is like, I mean, it's weird because in shooters, you hope that it has flinch so that it feels punchy. It didn't feel punchy to me, but also it was like they flinched so much that the follow-up shot actually became ridiculously hard. And I played a few games that were like that before. I mean, part of the takeaway is, well, just play less headshotty weapons. But I tend to like headshotty weapons, so that's just the cost of doing business sometimes. I mean, clearly, as well, like, you slap on 2 of those upgrades on the sniper rifle and we would be one-shotting. So it seems like there's no biotic powers. It seems like there's weird tech stuff. A lot of that stuff feels a lot more Mass Effect than it does The Expanse. Within reason. I don't know. I don't think it's going to feel like the show. I also hope it doesn't try... The opening of that game felt very... Oh, these characters are almost in the show. They were just 5 meters away off screen the whole time. Star Wars did that shit a lot, and I do not really fuck with it. I hope the game just has confidence to just, like, be in the universe, but do its own shit rather than just, like, you know. Oh man, next we're going to fucking Ganymede, and you're just gonna be, like, at all of the major events of the show. I don't know. The world of The Expanse is a lot more interesting to me than just, like, a game rehearsing or reenacting the show. We'll see. Alright. That's it for me this evening. Good game to Vaincron. I promise I will push the correct buttons next time. Anyway, good luck in your round. Don't push the wrong button. Keep your advantage. Later.